Welcome here for Punch Out Boxing. Speaking to Devsahni, or is it Ravi or some other fame? I mean, you're getting asked for autographs and photographs now.
I'm being asked for photos. It's quite mad. Yeah, it's quite crazy. But maybe they do think I'm someone else.
Oh well, price of fame. But talking of fame, what about we'll start at the top? Main event. Nathan Heaney showed levels that I didn't know he had or thought he had. At times, he looked like Nassim Ahmed with his hands low and slipping. Where did that come from?
He really enjoyed himself tonight. The fans uh, were great for him, and he really rose to the occasion. I think it was a close fight, and yeah, I think in the early rounds, I think Bentley was coming to try and knock him out. I think he was trying to knock him out the whole fight, but he was probably quite focused on knocking him out. And those rounds then got away from him. And then obviously in the judges' eyes, he didn't pull it back round, didn't do enough. So yeah, a quite brilliant performance from Nathan Heaney, a quite surprising performance. That was an upset tonight, make no doubt about that. And I'm very pleased for him. I mean, he got quite emotional in the interview. He's got the belts around him now, and you just see how much it means to him. So it's a lovely story.
Is I mean, I love Denzel as well, but there has to be a winner and a loser. But it'd be a bit unfair to say Heaney was just a trier and that the crowd roared him on. I mean, like I said, he showed skills that we didn't know he had.
When he needed to box, he boxed. When he needed to move and get out of the way, he moved and got out of the way. When he needed to stand and have a fight, he stood and had a fight. So he showed quite a lot tonight, and I think he's a quite brilliant British middleweight champion right now, unbeaten as well.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned this when we spoke about it at the launch press conference. He's arguably the best supported middleweight in the world. None of the top guys are really known. It's not inconceivable now. Heaney against Janibek in the spring, Bet365. What a night.
Why not? Look, if you have a performance like that against Denzel Bentley, and we've seen how Denzel Bentley performed against Janibek, why not? Nathan Heaney is a very confident, resilient, and well supported, and very like he's just like a very efficient machine of a middleweight. He is quite something. So yeah, why not Janibek?
Reminds me of a Cinderella story that Frank oversaw about 30 years ago, Steve Robinson. Not quite the same, but someone who went on to world honours. The supporting fight, Nick Ball, he done what only the elite of the elite fighters do to Isaac Dogba. I'm licking my lips about the prospect of him against Brandon Figueroa.
Oh, Brandon Figueroa, Ray Vargas. Do you know what? Any of them. I know he's mandatory for the WBC. What if something else pops up and suddenly gets a shot at another champion or another big fight? He can fight any of them. He is right up there at that top table right now. Delighted for him. He is a wrecking ball and he's so watchable and he's got that charisma. He's got the it factor and he really could go all the way.
Yeah, another guy could get Liverpool behind him, a great fight city, a star in the making. Yeah, well, just run us down the other fights on the card. There was a couple of upsets. Um, was there a lucky decision in there for Soldakers, maybe?
No, I thought he won the fight. I thought he won the fight. It was he took a while to get going, but once he did get going, I think he got going enough to win the fight. So not a lucky decision, but he will need to like he won't be happy with that performance. I know he won't, and yeah, he'll need to figure that out. But a clear winner for me.
Of course, unfortunate Echo come up against Harry Scarf. Stylistically, he's one of the hardest fighters in the country to beat. Lost his world ranking. I'm sure he'll come back. But how good is Harry Scarf?
He was good tonight, wasn't he? That was like it started out as quite an exciting fight, and then it got a bit messy, then it got a bit muggy, a bit scrappy, and then it got good again. It was quite a strange kind of fight. But yeah, look, it was close. It was close. I need to watch it back to figure out who I think won, but Harry Scarf did win. So fair play to him. He is horrible, and Echo found him horrible in there. So congratulations, Harry Scarf.
And of course, the other featherweight on your roster, Nathaniel Collins. That rivalry with Nick Ball one day might get rekindled. He's looking good, coming on fight by fight.
Yeah, big fight one day. That
All right, just to finish, good news. I've booked my flights to Saudi Arabia, so I'll be there to make sure things smooth over with you and AJ. Yeah, I'll have a word with AJ, and yeah, you won't be left on your own to his temperament. Yeah,
this is very pleasing news. Thank you, Raw Hogan.
we'll see you next week.